All this is, it's a repeat of our previous slide, and this is simply saying if we have low risks, we don't expect to have many problems, we can't justify high expense, but we can justify low cost ways of observing those risks. So if I think a risk is, I don't want to live with that risk without knowing how it's performing, how it's behaving, but I can't justify paying big dollars for that, then I want to find some low cost ways. This is the story of Sumitomo Chemicals. You know, they used the operator and his experience and his knowledge to monitor that critical pump, because that was all they needed. There's no point doing more. That risk was as low as they could drive it. They had precision maintenance practices. It was installed correctly, as best as humanly possible. All that was left now is to watch and monitor this with a low-cost technique. In that case, it was the operator who knew his plant and knew his machine. So yeah, we're going to do smart things. Just got to know what those smart things are.
On that pump issue, he needs to change alloys to get something that won't cavitate.
That would be a fair question to ask as a long-term solution. Today, right now, with the cavitation he's got to fix his trouble today.
But he's just putting the same pump back in, which will cavitate again.
That particular process had caustic soda, and it crystallises at a certain temperature. And what was happening was the caustic soda was crystallising and blocking up the pipework, basically. There were process issues that caused that. It wasn't worth them changing the whole process. This is an issue they're going to live with and minimise the inconvenience as low as possible and minimise the costs, because it's never going to go away. The process was chosen by the engineers 25 years ago and they're stuck with it. But they can minimise the impact by making some smart choices. And that's what happens in the real world. What we're trying to do here is help companies see the smart choice, see the smart practices to adopt and go ahead and do those, because that's the best they can do. So we're going to optimise the choices, and that's all we can ever do for them. If we can't go back to the design phase and actually question the design and ask them to find a better solution on the drawing board, all we can do is optimise as best we can.